We're live.
Hi. Hello, Katie. How are you?
Good. Helene, how are you today?
Really well. Feeling good.
Excellent.
Having a good day. We have days where we're good, days where we're not good, but having a good day today.
Excellent.
And nearly the end of the month, February.
I know, and it's a short month.
So what we say, you lose about 5 days in February?
Yeah.
We get going. Well, I thought today, Katie, I wanted to invite you on because I wanted to talk about why nutrition is important. And I thought I'd like to share our story, mine and Nick's story of how we got started in 2006. And it all started with us, and why nutrition became such a big interest for me was losing mum to leukemia. I started to learn that was caused by, her iron deficiency and vitamin C depleting that started to cause a lot of problems for her. Mum was anemic, was very anemic. Then Nick had chronic fatigue, and his chronic fatigue was caused through lead poisoning. So as we know, toxins in our world now are out there, whether we're using them from our hair care. I know as a hairdresser, I was exposed to so many things which affected my hormones. But Nick is an engineer. He works at the airport. He was renovating one of our homes, and there was a lot of Mission brown paint on the skirtings, and he was taking that Mission paint off. Nick's never been sick. He's a fairly fit person, always feeling well. He passed out on me. Anyway, cutting a long story short, when he was in the hospital, they said we couldn't do anything for him. And it was through a naturopath, when I took him through a naturopath, that said that Nick had lead poisoning.
Right.
So through that, we started to get him on some really good nutrition and try to detox the body. He got 50% there, but he still had the chronic fatigue. He'd go to work, save his energy for work, he'd come home, have dinner. By 6:30, 7 o'clock, he was in bed. Weekend was non-existent for us.
Wow.
So we're on this journey with naturopaths and herbalists, and there's a lot of money in the consultation, there's a lot of money in what you've got to purchase, but when you want to get well, you'll spend the money. And it was when we came across the original founder, Tom Maurer, and we went to one of his events that we learned about mineral deficiency.
Right.
And we were never told that. So through the mineral deficiency, we thought, okay, we'll implement the minerals into Nick and see how he goes. Katie, within 3 days, Nick had lifted. Within 2 weeks, his whole body had changed. Now, this was in 2006. We're now 2021. Nick has never relapsed, never had to go to a naturopath again. We just purchase our minerals. I take them. My father, 95-year-old father's on them. Our family's on them. And so then from then I wanted to go and study nutrition. And, it is. Today our food isn't, we have got so much mineral deficiency in food, don't we? And we know that if the soils are deficient, even though they're farm, if you're buying organic, you're not getting the mineral.
That's
And
right.
if it's mineral deficient soils, it's mineral deficient plants, and then we become mineral deficient ourselves. We need to really go out there and source it. And when people say to me, is it expensive? I think it's more expensive when you're bringing fruit and vegetables home and they're not lasting for more than 3-4 days and you're throwing them out.
That's right.
So finding a solution, and I wanted you to talk to us about SpectraMax today, because that's the one and one of the key products that I feel everyone should be on, because it actually has supported us. And we know that I've learned that the body requires 60 minerals, 16 amino acids, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 3 essential fatty acids.
Yes.
Now, what do? We go into the chemist or into the pharmacy looking for something, or the health food shop. But when you're a part of a company like Sizzle, you get the education, you understand it can pretty much this, and we have another product in Compass. But I thought today we'll talk about that. So, Katie, I'd love for you to talk about that, then I'm going to show you how I take it.
Okay, great. Thanks, Helene. Yeah, so this is an amazing product, SpectraMax. It's considered a megatonic. It has all your antioxidants. It's got minerals, vitamins, and importantly, fulvic acid. So if we talk about the minerals, Helene, there's over 74 trace minerals that are essential to the body for biological functions in this product. It also contains the fulvic acid, which is essential for supporting many biological functions, such as cellular respiration and nutrition. And it also has 40 antioxidants, Helene. So these are from fruit, vegetables, berries, as well as minerals, are also antioxidants, some of them. And this helps to reduce the oxidative effect of free radicals. So this product can really help to fill those nutritional gaps in the diet that many of us are lacking. And I think you were going to talk about some of the nutrient or key vitamin deficiencies a little bit later on. But if I just share a little bit more about this product, one of the things that really convinced me to start taking it was when somebody presented a USDA evaluation of the declining nutritional content of broccoli. So USDA stands for United States Department of Agriculture. And they actually showed a table with the key nutrients from 1975 to 2010. And so that's quite a while, and it can't be much better today, of broccoli. And so for instance, just in a head of broccoli, the actual amount of iron that was reduced over that period of time, it was down 33%, calcium was down 54%, vitamin A was down 75%, Helene, compared to what it was in 1975. Vitamin C was down 21%, and then you've got your B vitamins, they were down significantly too. Riboflavin was down 47%. So this is really evidence that we're just not going to be getting the same nutritional nutrients from our food as what we did, 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. So we really do, in my opinion, I feel we really do need to supplement, or we can run into problems and develop those nutrient deficiencies. Yeah.
Okay, so when you're talking about all the fruit and vegetables that we need, we're going to go and buy a lot of fruit and vegetables to try and get that. And that is costly. But when you've got something like SpectraMax, and I'm going to show everyone how I take SpectraMax too.
Great.
So it's 20 mils a day. So I've just popped that. I've actually measured this little cup glass here, that 20 mils a day. It's a lovely berry flavour. And that's giving us everything that you just talked about.
Yes.
And it's a spark plug to our cells. So when we take it, it's actually the spark plug that ignites the cells and lets everything, penetrate. It's got a lovely berry flavour. So I'm going to have my shot for the day. And I can take it up to 2-3 times a day. If, the days that I feel I need a bit more, but start up with the one shot and you'll really see that you're going to really pick yourself up. So SpectraMax is a great product. It actually lifts your energy, and we have so many common deficiencies today, like the vitamin A, the vitamin C, we've got zinc, we've got iron. Iron is the biggest one. The body just doesn't absorb. So we do need to have something like SpectraMax. So in our email that we're sending out, we're going to be putting some, we've got some great documents that are going to go with it. So we've got people say to me, oh, how long does it take? Now, this isn't a quick fix. No, we need 3 to 6 months. The physiological dynamics for the body to reinvent itself is 3 to 6 months. It's like a dead plant. When you've got a dead plant, you have to change the soil, you have to change the environment that it lives in for that plant to grow again. So we've got some really good documents. Click on them, have a read, and get yourself a bottle of SpectraMax, and you're going to get all the requirements that the body needs.
I've got a little testimonial to share in closing as well. So there's a gentleman who I introduced this to, and he suffers from sarcoidosis, and he ordered the SpectraMax, and he had it in the morning, and he said that by the afternoon he really noticed it straight away, and it picked up his energy levels, and he was able to go swimming. So for him, it was a big change, and probably because of his condition, obviously he must have been suffering from a lot of nutrient deficiencies that he was able to feel that so quickly. So, great product. Yeah.
And that's when we said about Nick. When Nick took it, all the money that we'd spent and all the people that we'd gone to see to try and help him, we just got him onto the core nutrition, the minerals, and his body picked up within 3 days. And I know for me, it picks me up straight away too. So an excellent health nutrition, and also insurance for our health.
Yeah, and Helene, I also give it to my dog. As well. He gets 5 meals a day of this as well. I add it into his food. So to help fill his nutritional gaps too, because we all love our furry friends and we want them to live as long as possible.
And children also, Katie, children 1 meal per age, they say. So if a child is 1, you can give them 1 meal I know my niece gives it to her children. And another good thing is you can put it into your water bottle. You can take a shot and you can add another 20 mils into your water bottle and you've got something to sip on through the day, and that will
Yeah.
definitely help you. But it also helps the hormones, because
Yes.
hormone imbalances is nutritional imbalances also.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. All the chronic diseases that we can't have they say come from one or two, missing minerals,
Mhm.
deficiencies in the body. So, a little shot of that is really going to help pick you up.
Yeah, excellent.
Right,
All
thanks,
right.
Katie. So we look forward to connecting with you all again next week, and
Yes.
have a look at all the information that we're going to email out to you all. Thanks,
Great.
Katie.
Thanks,
Bye.
Elaine. Bye, everyone.